Okay, we're live. Hopefully the sound works this time. Okay, what was I shading? It was the shoes, right? Alright, the sound is working. Cool. Mm, gotcha. No, it should be this one instead. This color. Nope, it should be on multiple. Gotta color the cape. Yeah, that looks okay. Well, again, make an announcement about this. Well, since it's an art stream, it can just go on DeviantArt. Before I make any actual progress. I don't think I should overshade this one. Like, the armor should look simple. I'm gonna add some shine on the gold parts, but other than that, too much shading would make it look odd. There we go. Okay, gotta make a post. Art stream. And shading some stuff. This thing also needs some shading. What? What did they say? I'm listening to the Total Drama Iceland complete series on YouTube. Oh, she said it. They didn't censor that. Yeah, that looks okay. I should keep shaping it like this. Shading, shading. Looking pretty good. Although I still have to shade a lot of the clothes. I might have to use a darker color for that, maybe. Although it actually looks pretty good. The flat armor looks pretty good just like this. Oh, I hope someone would jump into the chat. That way I have something to talk about. Because I just watched the newest episode of Made in Abyss and it destroyed me. It was so good. It was so good. But the people that usually come to my stream don't watch Made in Abyss, so I can't talk about it with them. Oh, am I talking too quietly? I guess so. This is working though. Yeah, I am talking pretty quietly, but I'm not really feeling it very passionate anything at the moment. So it's gonna be wary to see if anyone in the chat pops up. There we go. There. Streaming with the YouTube actual streaming thingy is so much better than Streamlabs. Why didn't I think of this before? I guess because I just don't like the YouTube app. But I don't use my computer as often as I used to, so I guess I should be more quiet. Then I actually have something to talk about when someone shows up in the chat. Yeah. A lot of the YouTubers I like to watch are from don't really speak unless there's something in the chat or they have a conversation going with someone in the actual room. There are a bunch of dead spots, I guess, that I have to fix here. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe if I stream some Ruby ship, I would get some actual. I would get more traction here on YouTube. But I want to get this work done first. classic total drama. Maybe it's too early. I mean, usually stream way closer to nighttime when people are actually at their houses, not in the afternoon when people are at work or going home still. So not my smartest move. But I wanted to get this work done. And if I can stream it, why not? Hmm. Look, you wanna rewatch Total Drama World Tour just because I like it so much. It's so good. It's the best season. I mean, why not? I'm already here. And the episodes are on YouTube. I can just put Total Drama World Tour. And it's not like there's anyone in the chat at the moment. No one's gonna know. Drawing and shading. Just turning out nice. I wonder if anyone saw my post on DeviantArt. Did they? Does it have any views? It has 12 views. Yeah. I guess I'm just making way too many notifications on DeviantArt and people are probably getting annoyed. So I should make my streams more sparse. Probably just keep it to the weekends. Yeah, why not watch Total Drama World Tour? The best one. Though I wish there was a whole marathon of Stoked. That show was good. It was fun. It wasn't as popular as Total Drama, but it was still really good. It had that 16 feel. Bring that show back, but there's no way they're gonna do it. Remember when Chris was still sane and wasn't hell bent on making those poor teens just, I don't know, not die? Oh, look nice. Especially that blue tint on her eyes looks fantastic. Makes her look way more lively. Alright, I have cookies. I'm gonna make some noise. Can you hear that? Time for some ASMR or whatever it's called. Sorry everyone, but I'm hungry. Everyone. Is there anyone in the chat? Hello? Hello? Mr. Obama? Alright, the best character. Uh, he appeared on the screen and I just knew he was gonna be trouble. And I loved it. Yeah, she has a nice color for shading her hair. It looks nice. It looks soft. If I still have some juice on my tablet, I can finish that one rand drawing I was working on it the other night and couldn't get done on time. Roll two. I really want my next art to be a ship one, or at least some cool concept, like that new Blake outfit in Ice Queendom. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Ooh, that's but I'm gonna have to shade that afterwards. Hmm. Yeah, that's nice. Good night, Seshirukun. Hello, Thrower Arc. It's actually still afternoon where I live, but yeah, it's getting dark. It's getting dark. Hmm. Thank you. Yeah, she is pretty good. She's turning out real nice. I'm hoping to finish the shading today so I can send her over. Mm, I think the hair's actually done, so I'm gonna proceed to shade some of some of her clothes, like her skirt and and this fabric she has on top of on her shoulders. My day is pretty cool, but it's cold. Yep, it's cold here where I live as well, but it's getting a bit better. Heat. I don't know what I would do without heating. I am not with the cold. I am not good with the cold. I wish you watched Made in Abyss, that way we could talk about the newest episode because it was so good. Like the whole season has been great, but this episode was just like, wow, I was waiting for this, man. I've been waiting for this. Oh, watch a little of this anime. Oh, you do? Well, I guess you know a bit of what's going on, but I don't want to spoil it to you. Like I would hate spoiling such a good show. Yeah, no spoilers, and I'm up to date with the manga. So once I start talking, I could very well accidentally um fumble and give out a big plot point. In the days of Watch the Cuphead show, I still haven't finished watching the first season, but my sibling has been watching it, and I think they really like it. I've yet to see season two. I'm gonna finish. I have a bunch of Netflix cartoons that I haven't seen yet completely, or that I wanna rewatch. Like I haven't seen quote season two of the new Masters of the Universe, but I saw the first season when it came out, and I've been really in the mood to rewatch She-Ra and the Princess of Power because I only watched it once as it was airing, and I liked it. Never watched. Um, they are kind of old by now. It, it was when Netflix had a bunch of really good series airing really fast in like the span of 2 3 years, and not all of them were always great. Like Voltron really took a dip at some point, but even so, there's a lot of times where I say, maybe if I rewatch Voltron. But people say the human reboot is trash and Shira is great. Well, I think they're both good. It's just that He-Man got what's the word? It got a misleading trailer. Mhm. Um, Let me think. There we go. Also, Dragon Prince new season. I really wanted to give that show a chance. I was super excited, but the moment I started watching it, I realized I don't like medieval fantasy. So I just watched episode one and didn't even continue seeing it. But my sibling loves it, and she has been waiting forever for the new season. And I know the whole show got greenlit, so that's awesome. It's great for you guys. But yeah, I wanna rewatch Shira. It was fun and a bit campy. It was good. Mm. And a show that not that many people really watch until I guess season three a bit, but I just loved from the moment I saw it was Netflix Carmen San Diego. I think that's one of my favorite cartoons now. It was just so much fun. I never watched Prince of Dragon, but my friends say that it's great. Yeah, I've heard really good things about it. I just don't like medieval fantasy, so I know, so I'm not even going to keep watching it because I know I'm going to be burnt out on it. Oh, also, we're gonna have Miraculous Game. Oh, is it gonna be like the Spider-Man PS4 one? Like something open world or something smaller? Have they confirmed what it is? Because if it's just a Miraculous mobile game, that's gonna be really disappointing. Like, come on, Miraculous is huge at this point. Make it big, make it good. And even if you take a decade in making it, Miracles is still gonna be airing. Like, come on. I hope it's PS4, Xbox One. Nice. And I assume PC as well? Or I don't think they would go very exclusive like Bloodborne for an IP that hasn't had a game yet. And I think it will be open world or a level game. Yeah, level game is fine as long as it's good. I like the Hitman games. The Hitman games are awesome. And they're leveled. But no, that's cool. Like, let's be real, it's gonna take a while for the rest of Miraculous to air. Wouldn't be surprised if another 10 years. So, a game in between the seasons, absolutely amazing. Because in trailer we have moments with the Imperius but in another dimension. Sounds like Miraculous to me. Of the new season. And I think it's actually gonna air soon. So awesome. About time we continue season 5. This is the name of the game, Miracles Rise of the Sphinx. Yeah, as long as it has the Miracles name attached to it, I think it will sell well. Miraculous. Finally. New stuff. I mean, Miraculous is not new at all at having projects being development hell or just take years because stuff happens. Hopefully you can play as Marinette and as Adrian. Like most of Marinette, I get it, but Adrian as a playable character, hell yeah. I'll be mad if he's just an NPC. Also, I hope the Miraculous movie does well because man, I sometimes I forget they're actually working on a big budget movie for Miraculous. I think that you can play as Ladybug and Adrian because you are sweet. That's all I needed. Like, it would be way too much to play as the other characters like Renner Rouge. I think it would be fine, but come on, you gotta have Chanwa at least. Oh, miracles, how you've grown. I'm so happy. I don't think I've actually asked you this directly, but have you seen Infinity Train at all? Because I've talked about it a lot on my streams. Oh, another also. Chloe will be the villain at the game. I'm only for seeing Chloe again, even if she's a villain. I've missed Chloe as the antagonist for a lot of the episodes. Even I know the writers hate her a lot, but I like her. I want to see her more. She can be fun. Yes, she's akumatized again. What a surprise! She either gets akumatized or gets someone else akumatized. The power of minerals shines within you. And the visual look like she's gonna have tech powers. That's new. I know some people might not like people mostly like most of the Miraculous projects being about the beginning, kind of like how Ruby Volume 1 keeps being adapted into comics or the Ice Kingdom anime. So having something be different, it keeps things fresh. And in the finale of the trailer, okay, we see Mayura found something like an abyss. Oh. You say the word abyss, and I am immediately interested. Immediately. The abyss, huh? Majura. I just love pickup team villains or outfits. I am so in. So I think the title of the trailer is After Shadow Mode because we have Majura. I mean, makes sense. Unless she's from another timeline or reality because this is miraculous and stuff like that has already happened. But yeah, I'm all in. Since we never got that Gabriel Agrest and Natalie origin story comic, I'm all in for seeing her again. Or maybe it's Emily as Majura because come on, we know she used the miraculous, the peacock one. Ah, Adrian and Felix being sentimental. I'm so happy that theory is taking off. Hope is Natalie. Nope, is Natalie dying or guessing? Natalie's Majura. Yes. Oh, okay. It was cool when she actually started fighting, and she did all that with a dress, with a long dress. It looked cool. Like that's a power move. Sorry, my English is not that great. Hey, that's fine. And I make a lot of typos when I type. Yeah, the skirt is looking nice. Mm, I gotta shake her starch, the cape, and the belt. I'm gonna go with the belt first. Oh, I'm gonna stick. Hmm. Mm, what was I gonna check on? And we have Nino in the background. I mean, Miraculous has so many good support characters. It would be a crime to not have them in the background at least. Although I do wonder if the other, I guess, really background characters will be there, like the orange haired lady with the kid. Maybe Nino using the turtle Miraculous. Yeah. Mm. 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 I mean, if Nino's there, Alia is obviously gonna be there as well. Like, come on. There. I'm hoping that the rest of the class, is there like Alex, Rose, and Juliet, and Juleka. So what I see we have as villains Marinette dad and Max. Marinette's dad, really? And Max. Okay, that's an interesting show. If it is a level game, then maybe they're just the villain for one level. Because it's kind of like okay, Marinette's dad. That's kind of cool for a villain, but Max, come on, you could have chosen. You could have chosen someone that the fans like more, like Alex. Or heck, yes, or heck, Nino. Also, the guy that works for Lucas' dad. That guy that works for Lucas' dad. Ah, that girl. Yeah, the purple hair girl. Yeah. Hmm. Ye Okay, if someone like her is gonna be in the game, then the developers know what's going on. They're gonna put the fan beloved characters. I mean, if her Lucas gotta make an appearance. Is Marinette gonna gonna have a crush on him. Actually, since if Luca's gonna be there, if Luca could be there, then it's gonna happen in season 2 or after season 2. Please have Luca and Kagami in the game. Like, I don't think we saw enough of them in season 2. And they were so much fun. Not just for shipping drama, but I like them as characters. I wish Miracles would focus more on the cool characters and the story and having a lot of filler. Because the filler's okay, but come on, the other characters are so good. Mm-hmm. Mm. Um, mm, yep. Okay, sorry if I'm having some periods of time where I'm not doing anything. I was typing on my phone with a relative. Also, do you like the user of miracles being accumulated like cat blank? Yeah, I really like it. Antibug, cat blank, those were those were concepts the fans had from the start. So actually seeing them realized in canon is so satisfying. Or like when or like when Chat Noir and Ladybug exchange miraculous. Dude, I wanted to see that from day one. I hope they never stop doing them. I hope we see Marinette using Majura or Hack Mod someday. Chat Blank is so tragic, dude. Ugh. Meanwhile, Antibug is just like, ooh, evil girl, yes, be evil. And it's not like it's a concept that the creator stole from the fans. Like, come on, it's such a basic idea to have them exchange miraculous or just turn bad. Come on, I'm glad they did it. It's just such a cool concept. Cat Blanc is cool, but I don't know, like the other versions of Evil Adrian in Brazil, the name of acclimatization is ephemeral. Oh, like ephemeral? Hmm, ephemeral. Yeah, it can be like it, when it's translated, something just don't sound as well. So sometimes maybe it's better to just keep the name in English or in French. Because I remember in the Korean dub of Miraculous, when it first started airing, they didn't call Chat Noir, they called him Black Cat, like in English. And maybe it was just easier to pronounce or whatever, but I guess the localization team uh should make a decision on what would work best. Is that universe when how much use Karnachu? Mm, yeah. Ugh, the Cat Blanc episode is just so tragic. Poor Cat Blanc was left alone in that world. There we go. I really hope we actually see Felix using the Peacock Miraculous this time. Like, come on, I've been waiting this long. Make it happen already. Stop starving me. I wanna see the boy. But the best character with the best transformation is Luca Agumas. I don't remember much of Luca's transformation, but the ones that I really like are Marinette's Multimouse and Juleka's transformation with the tiger or lion miracle. It was great. And the Multimouse one was so fun. That backflip Marinette does, super cute. Yeah, my pips, my peps. Oh, it's getting dark on my end now. It's gonna be nighttime soon. I'm gonna have to close the curtains and turn on the lights. Are you like Sir Arc? Are you waiting for any movies to come out, or maybe have watched any cool animated movies? Like, did you watch Encanto? And I know it's kind of a dumb question to ask because pretty much everyone watched Encanto, but still, have you seen it? Oh, not really. Oh, I love Encanto. Yep, we sure do. In this house, we love Encanto. What about Turning Red? Did you see that one? I did the day it came out, and it was very fun. I think the only movie animated that I don't like recent is Turning Red. Oh, that sucks. What about the song? Did you like the song, the boy band song? 'Cause I'm not like a '90s kid. I didn't listen to the Backstreet Boys, but they have some good songs, so I liked Fort Town. Nope. Oh well, true pop, I guess. That song was good. What is every time a cartoon makes a fictional boy band, they always have like a great song, and just one great song because they're fake. They don't have any more songs. Turning Red was the movie that I saw, and I think nope, not gonna see it. Oh, I mean the plot does make it sound very basic and you know what's gonna happen in the movie, but I was actually pleasantly surprised with some of the twists it had. But yeah, it is like pretty predictable what the message is. Still, well implemented. I applaud them for that. Better than Lightyear, in my opinion. And I really wanted Lightyear to be good, so it sucks. Hmm. Like I was think that the plot gonna be a reference to Woman Period. It mentions it, but other than that, there's a lot more to the movie. Ugh, the one movie I am scared for is Elemental, that other Pixar movie that was announced. Okay. Okay. I don't know about Elemental. Like I see Avatar. Lol. No, it looks a lot like that. The characters look like little blobs, like in Inside Out. But a lot of people were saying it looked like that Water Girl and Fire Boy Flash game from the 2000s. I didn't play it, but yeah, it looks like that. And I was actually pleasantly surprised by Pixar announcing a movie so soon. So I was like, this sounds interesting. I can't wait to see it when it comes out. But then they showed that the director is the guy that made The Good Dinosaur, and I'm like, oof. I'm scared for that movie. Excuse me a bit. I'm gonna turn off the sound so I can close my curtains. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Had to close my curtains and turn on the light. Much better. There we go. I feel like I don't get as many watchers as my first few stream because people know my streams are gonna fall through at the 50-minute mark. I'm like, no, I'm using a better live streaming service now. Come back. But I want to see the new series of Cars. Yeah, I heard that too. I really love the first movie and the third one, so kinda curious if it's gonna be good or if it's just gonna be a cash grab like Cars 2. But I'm curious. I wanna check it out. And I'm not one for watching like movie series. Like the I didn't watch the Big Hero 6 series, and I wasn't interested in the Monsters Inc. one either. But I wanna watch the Cars one. And I know Cars is such a meme because it's considered a lesser Pixar movie, but it's still good. I think it will be good. I hope so. I hope it's good. Like Cars 3 ended on a good note with Cars 3. But I'm not against them making something else. Like, come on, not Cars. It's not gonna be worse than Cars 2. Come on. Fingers crossed for it to actually be good. What other movies are coming out? All right, the Puss in Boots one from DreamWorks. I want to see that one. DreamWorks has been going downhill lately, but the bad guy was pretty fun. So I have hopes for Puss in Boots. Kung Fu Panda for yeah. I know the third movie isn't as good as the first two, so it all depends on who's the director's gonna be in Kung Fu Panda 4. But either way, I'm seeing it. Hmm. And who the- Okay, I'm curious on who the director for Kung Fu Panda 4 is gonna be because I think the best one there is the woman that did Kung Fu Panda 2. And she also worked on Kung Fu Panda 3, but there was also another there was also another director there, and you could tell they went for a different tone for the movie, and I don't think it was as good as the second one. And two Pinocchio movies, one for Netflix and the other Disney. I actually didn't know we still had another Pinocchio movie coming out. Like, I thought the only one we had was the Netflix one by Guillermo del Toro. I haven't really seen anything about the Disney one. Maybe it's for the better. Maybe it's for the best. And we had that other Pinocchio movie at the start of the year. Did you see it? I saw only a bit of it before I just closed it. Like, come on, you had potential and no, no. And I didn't even watch the one that had that really weird dub. No, I watched the more decent one. But the plot is just eh. The Disney one's gonna be a live action. What a surprise! I haven't seen any of the live action movies. I just know they're not gonna be as good. They're just cash grabs. Do you like them? I heard the Aladdin one was okay. I think Disney should only make live action stuff of the movies that could have been something, but just weren't there yet. And the trailers don't have sold. I mean, yep. And you know, I'm not mad at the actors. I'm mad at Disney. Why are they choosing to do this instead of actually remaking a movie that or or re-releasing a movie that didn't get the attention it deserved, like Treasure Planet. But like always, Disney just loves to pretend that movie doesn't exist. And they're remaking Lilo and Stitch. Like, no, don't do that. Stitch is gonna look so bad in 3D. It's gonna be like Sonic all over again. Hmm. I do wonder how they're going to handle the new Little Mermaid remake because the music on that movie is so iconic. How I don't think you'll be able to recreate the charm it had. I watched The Little Mermaid a lot as a kid, so I liked it. They should remake Brave in like action and actually make the story make sense and be good. And I know Brave is a Pixar movie, but come on, you can remake that in live action and actually have it be good, or at least better, because there's a lot of people that like it. Mhm. I still have to shade the touch and add some shines to stuff. Come on, it's gonna look better. It has to look. Her face looks so bright. So should her sword. Oh, that's my stomach. I don't know if you can, if you can hear it. Yeah, yeah, not too long ago. So what's up, dude? Hmm. Gotta add some shinies. Also, are we gonna have Genshin today? Do you want me to stream some Genshin because I still haven't completed the Foxboy quest. I mean, yeah, I wanna. I haven't really played the quest today because I kind of wanna save story quest, main story quest for stream. So yeah, and my tablet is charged. It's at 87%. So once I finish this and maybe the rent drawing, I'm gonna stream some Genshin. Definitely. Also, I go search Ruby in YouTube. What do you think I'm gonna find? Well, you're gonna find reaction videos to the new Ice Kingdom episode. Uh, people reacting to the new Ruby merch, I guess, because the Yang merch was released not too long ago. New fans that are watching actual Ruby from the start and they're reacting to Volume 1 or Volume 2. Or just clickbaity rant videos about Ruby and Rooster Teeth. I mean, let me try. Let's see what we find when I search Ruby. Ruby. I mean, in general, I get like the red trailer, the trailer for Volume 9, a video on Rooster Teeth controversy, some some Red versus Blue stuff there, and clips from Ice Kingdom. Now, if I search Ruby in stuff that was posted this week, we get Ice Kingdom rants, Ice Kingdom clips, Ice Kingdom reviews, and yeah, that's what I expected. Giddy Cat, not at the moment. I'm working on an actual commission. So not at the moment, Giddy Cat. So, yeah, people are mostly talking about Ice Queendom at the moment. At least on YouTube. But I mean, it's not like anything else Ruby related is airing, so I don't blame them. Mm. Kind of want to get this commission done for so I can update the commissioner, and then I can play Genshin without feeling guilty. So Rare Arc, did you watch the Prey movie? Because I mentioned it a few times because I really liked it, but have you seen it, or are you not into the Predator franchise? The first thing I find is a guy saying, "Don't watch this anime," and it's yep, yep. I mean, I know a lot of people dropped it, but I don't think it was awful. Like, it didn't cause me any mental harm. Ice Queen, Ice Queen 2 may not be everyone's cup of tea, but come on, it didn't barge into your house and kill your children and burn your crops and poison your water. Oh, like Alien and Predator? Yeah, those. I love the Alien and Predator franchise. Sure, the Alien movies have not been great these last few years, but they recently announced a new one by an up and coming horror director, so I'm curious about it. Prey was good, so about time we got a good Predator movie. It's been a few years since the last one, since Predators. And that new Alien and the recent Alien movies were directed by Ridley Scott, but they weren't what the fans wanted. Let's just say that. So I'm curious on what a new director can bring. Like, come on, it just has to be fun. Oh, cool! I found that fan made movie reboot. Yeah, Remnants, I think it was called. I'm not one for watching or getting into fan made stuff, but it's cool that people are making their own thing about Ruby. I'm only in for the creativity. Hmm. I low-key wish Ruby was more famous so we could get like really high-end productions, fan-made productions, kind of like the Emperor Detective Speech from 40K, but about Ruby, like make it a Ruby parody that has a ton of episodes and really fun animations. I know there are Ruby retellings or rewrites, but I kind of want to see someone make their own Ruby spin-off with their own characters. Or maybe Ruby parody. Just have the story take a wacky route. Mm, the sash. I gotta shade the sash. I keep forgetting that. Ruby a bridge. Yeah, something like that. Ruby average. I mean, it's not like the first few volumes are that long in the first place. Come on. Kind of. I mean, it kind of sucks that people are ranting about the new Ice Kingdom episode because I think it was one of the best ones yet. And and I don't think I have like any hot takes about it. I'm gonna have to. I kind of want to check those reviews and see what people are saying. Like why they didn't like it. Was it the pacing? Was it because John Sword felt too much like a plot device, like a Deus Ex Machina? I'm curious and see what the fan consensus is. There we go. Gold trims also always look so nice. I remember Encanto music, so good. How long have I been streaming for? A bit over an hour. I wanna finish this on stream already because I wanna see those Ruby reviews. Why didn't you guys like episode 9? I think it was so good. What days would be best for me to stream? I mean, it definitely has to be the weekend when people have some time off. There. I just remember all like 2010's David Guetta's songs. They were so good. Why did I like them so much? Still. I wonder if any Genshin leaks have come out while I've been streaming. Because I swear to God, every time I look for Genshin leaks, nothing. Dry. Zero. But if there's like a day I don't I don't search for any Genshin leaks or updates, I saw it's like half of the bad gets leaked. Okay, let's see. Genshin Impact leaks. Oh right, today's Mona's birthday. Nice. Got some cool fan art on Twitter. I never remember the characters' birthdays, even my favorite ones. Now the shinies. Hmm. Still don't know what they're gonna give for the anniversary this year. Haven't said anything about a new character or a crossover character. Then again, it's not like last time they really put any effort into it. Best we'll get is 15 wishes and a pat on the back if we're lucky. Let's see. Genshin leaks? No, we don't even have any confirmed banners yet. Then again, we never have them. It's all just speculation. Shading the sword. I love gold, so I want to do it justice. There we go. Too much gold. There, that looks nice. I also gotta shade the red part. Can't forget about it. Nice. Turning out nice. Oh, and some gold on the other parts of her armor as well. Now I'm really hyped for the next Ice Kingdom episode. I wanna see it. Hello there, Demetrix. Hello. It's nice to see you again. How's your day been? Anything cool happen? I'm just streaming some art, shading the final bits so it looks nice. Hey Matrix, got any Deltarune theories? Not really. I wanted to play my Fab RTS and always planned to play for 2 hour stops and needed up for 6. Oh, RTS. Nah, no tears. Yeah, me neither. Other people have come up with some really good ones, but I'm kind of blank. What was what was the friend that Phantom told you not to cross? Mike, that one. I hope Mike actually is the next villain, like main villain in Deltarune Act 3. Because Jebel mentioned the Queen, so and she was the main antagonist in Act 2. So Mike has gotta be the next antagonist in Act 3, not just the secret boss. There, that looks nice. That looks shiny. Look at her bright face. I wanna make her armor bright as well. By the way, Matrix, who's your favorite character in Deltarune? Mine is still Crazy. Although I will say, Ralphie has been growing on me. He's shady. He's sus. Hope is Deltarune we find Gaster. I mean, when you type in Gaster as your name when you start the game, you still get like a reset. So Gaster is still relevant. Come on. Ralphie is probably gonna be the final villain. Or maybe just the final antagonist because he's sus, but I don't think he's evil. Definitely sus though. And yeah, I want more Gaster details. Like, come on, Toby. The fact that you made it so that we can name ourselves Gaster in the game means that he's still relevant to some degree. Susie is your fab, Matrix? Yeah, Susie is everyone's fab. I think it's hilarious that everyone has a crush on her. Not gonna lie, when I first saw Barely in Act 1, I thought he was just gonna be like a joke background character like Burger Pants. But I'm super happy they actually made him a main character in Act 2. He was really funny. I really like the gamer bird boy. The bird gamer boy. Oh, Susie, if only we could know more about your living situation. Come on, Toby Fox, give us the deeds. Is Susie homeless? Is she in a Does she live in an abusive house? We need to know. I need to know what's going on with my purple dinosaur. Oh, I hate Burley. I always kill him. Sir Ark, no. That's so mean. The fact that you always kill him. I have not been, not even am that angry at the Danganronpa characters I hate. Probably neglectful parents. Yeah, I really hope they're not abusive. Like, come on, my poor girl doesn't deserve to suffer anymore. That or Barney the dinosaur. Yep, confirmed. Susie's dad is a superstar that doesn't pay any attention to her. At least we got confirmation that Alphys is the one that leaves that bowl of milk, and Susie just goes and drinks it. There. Oh, we gotta fix this spot. It has to look nice. Don't want her using a sheep sword. Only the best. Also, do you guys think that Death, Noel's sister, is dead, or do you guys think she's just missing, or like stuck in the other world? Because I've been thinking about it, and maybe she's not missing. Maybe she ran away because her mom was too controlling. Then again, we don't really know her age. It's assumed she's about Asriel's age, but nothing's really been confirmed. Because how tragic does Noelle's life has to be, that her dad is dying and her sister is also dead or missing. Sounds reasonable. Yeah, we don't know anything about that, so maybe she's missing, or maybe she ran away on her own, and people just think she was kidnapped. I mean, with Deltarune 2, we know that the game talks about a lot about escapism and how it's not good to rely on it. So could so it's a possibility that Des found her mother very way too bearing, didn't want to deal with her, and escaped to the other world and decided to stay there. It's a possibility. It's not completely out of bounds. Because at the end of Act 2, Burley's like, hey, yeah, let's stay in this world. And Ralphie does, like, I guess the moral compass of the group. It's like, no, don't do that. You have to go back to the real world. I've heard theories that Ralphie is like a narrator, like he's trying to tell a story. And that's why he, like a certain type of story. And that's why he sometimes derails the story or just flat out uh, stop certain people from doing certain things, like why he stopped Burley from creating a new fountain. One thing I'm waiting for is Papyrus in Fedora. Yeah, what if the reason why Papyrus hasn't been in the game yet is because they're animating his Fedora to be perfect. I am curious if he's gonna appear as normal Papyrus or if he's gonna be older or younger because Sans referred to him as his little brother instead of his younger brother. It's like, is Papyrus gonna be a kid? Even though everyone in game seems to be older than what they were in Undertale. What's the truth, Toby Fox? Personally, I think it's gonna be older. But I don't know. Toby Fox has always been very careful with the phrasing. Um, of the character's dialogue, so who knows, maybe he's gonna come out and he's gonna be like a teeny weeny skeleton. There we go. It's gonna be just ribs. No, just ribs, Papyrus. I mean, Papyrus is the only character from Undertale that's like a main character, and that's missing. Aside from Metaton, but we have heard him that he's in his house just sulking. I wonder if he's gonna appear eventually and have a happy ending of some kind. Because he's so obviously depressed because he doesn't have his the body he wants. Oh, Metaton, I hope we live all this time without you. I guess we're just making do with Rule's Skirt. He was funny, but I'm lucky wonder if he's ever gonna be an actual boss and not just a joke. Justice for Rule's Skirt. But first we do gotta make fun of him, come on. I think it's almost done. I just gotta add some shinies. Oh, and yeah, I just gotta add some shinies. Can I add the shinies now before I forget? I want to see more of the genocide route in Deltarune. Yeah, the genocide route in Actu was already so intriguing. It was, I think it was worse than the original genocide route. It felt so much more personal and fucked up. So I think it was a good upgrade from last time. And I'm curious on is every I guess chapter or update of Deltarune gonna have a genocide route of some kind. It's interesting how biggest extrovert in Undertale are reclusives in Undertale. Hey, yeah, like Papyrus was such a beam of energy and an extrovertiness that, yeah, and he's not even in the new game. Office is about the same, but it definitely bring. It's definitely curious. And man, no Flowey, no one to watch our back when we don't even know it. Hmm. Man, I really hope by the end of Deltarune we have answered a lot of the questions that were posed in Deltarune. Like, why did why did Asgore and Toriel break up in this version? Like, I don't think Asgore killed a kid in Deltarune. What did he do for to get fired from the police? Is it related to Noel's sister case or no? Is she busy suffering in college? I can relate to that. Lol. Yep. It is. I'm kind of curious on why coming soon. Like, uh, is he coming for the carnival, for the festival they're gonna have? Is he coming because it's spring break or or winter break or something? Did did he get expelled? Like, I assume college is far away for him to just pop out. It's gotta be a special occasion or something happened to him in college and he's coming back because of some trouble. And he's gonna see that Chris took out his $5. He's gonna be livid. He's gonna Ariel's gonna be like, oh, I can't wait to come home and see those $5 I had stashed on my drawer, and then they're not there. Classic Chris. He sees his $5 aren't there anymore, and he goes hyper god mode. I don't know how USA college work. I went to one that was 1 hour of driving away from my family house. I mean, so did I, but sometimes people move from one state to another, or they live in a huge state, and and making the drive halfway through it isn't easy. So there's definitely it, it, there's definitely a lot of possibilities. But it is implied that Chris lives in a very small town, so college has gotta be far away in their case. Yep, yep. I mean, we barely have a map of the town. And I don't think we'll ever get confirmation like, ooh, Deltarune happens in Oklahoma. No, no way. I am interested if but that's the one thing I've been like very like, huh? Since the beginning is Ashwell coming back because he got into some trouble, or he's just coming back because it's winter break? I need answers. Like, why is Ashwell coming back? Why did Asker get fired? Um, who's the knight? What's Susie's living situation? What's Pearl's situation for that matter? Because he also seems a bit neglected. Um, what exactly is Ralsei like? Is he pure darkness? Is he is he some version of Asriel or no? Because that boat scene could be interpreted as very romantic. So I'm like, are you Asriel or no? I need answers now, Toby. I'm pretty sure he's fine. Toriel is happy about him coming back, so obviously he's visiting a mother wouldn't be happy about his son getting kicked out of college. I mean, my thought was that, oh, he got kicked out, or maybe he flunked and he hasn't told the family yet, because you gotta remember that the phone lines or the internet hasn't been working. I mean, I don't think he did anything bad. Asheville isn't that kind of person. I don't think he's gonna come back and be like, oh, now we have Flowers' personality. No, so maybe I'm just looking too much into that. And I want to see what his relationship with Chris is like. I hope they get along as well as they did when they were kids. And I wonder if he knows. Well, yeah, I think he does know that Asheville and Ascot split. Yeah, that looks nice. Kind of sucks that we won't see Phantom again because he fucking died and that was really dark. But I'm curious, who's the next Tumblr sexy man? Who is it? I wanna know. Chris is the nice, isn't they? Aren't they? He made a dark mountain at the end of chapter 2 and wears knight armor in the dark world. I mean, yes. And I thought that as well. But then other people came up with theories that maybe someone else is the knight. And I'm like, yeah, maybe there's more than one. Because unless uh, we as the player aren't seeing everything in the game, like Chris is an unreliable narrator, there's gotta be at least one more night because Chris couldn't have opened the fountain in chapter 2 without Susie or Noel or Pearlie notice him. So there's gotta be at least one more night. And I'm curious on who it is. There was this video I was watching that was like a 3 hour video of a theory like who is the knight in Deltarune, and it was, and the person who made the video was going through each character in Deltarune. It was a very ambitious project. And for some reason I didn't finish it. I'm gonna look it up after this. But the one entry that really opened my eyes was the the person mentioned how burger pants, or I guess pizza pants in this version, was very similar to Spantom in that they both have really bad end up jobs, who have just a terrible luck, who are being in a way scammed via the internet because obviously Pizza Pants' girlfriend is fake, she's not real. And I'm like, that's kind of scary. Well, I think that the big bad villain will not be Kara. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be Kara. Like, there's been point negative mentions of them, so I don't think it's gonna be Kara either. Maybe, or he's knocked out in the night while being soulless. That's definitely an option. Although, how would mm, maybe? I mean, when Chris doesn't have their soul with them, we only see things from the point of view of the soul. We don't see what's going on outside the house. So that could very be like an unreliable narrator kind of thing. Although we don't see everything in the game from the point of view of Chris's soul, like how did we see what was happening inside the room Noel was being kept in? Chris wasn't there. Chris's soul wasn't there when that happened. It leaves a lot in the open. And I'm so interested on what it's actually going to be. And Toby Fox tweeted not too long ago that he's working with a few extra people, so production is coming along well. And obviously, it's still gonna be a few years until it's released because it's gonna release chapters 3 to 5. So it's still gonna be a while. But man, Deltarune is one of those things where the hype is gone while it's not there. But when it comes back, it's on full force. Uh, or maybe he's knocked out in the night while being soulless. He was in the walls, shaving the shoe. He was in the walls. That sounds so creepy. That's no. Mm, I mean, maybe. I mean, the thing is, there's a timing problem because when the when the dark fountain opened, I like to think there actually is another person, another knight involved. Because in chapter 2, in the computer room where Noel and Burley were, the closet says that it's big enough for like a person to be there, or like a large person to be there. So maybe the knight opened the fountain, then hid in the closet when Burley and Noel got there. It it definitely leaves it up for speculation. And then the knight escaped after Noel and Burley were in the world, or after Chris and Susie had gotten in. So there's still the possibility that Chris isn't the only knight. I know it sounds creepy. It sounds so wrong, but that's why I love it. And that person could have been Gasser, or could have been someone else from the town, and we just don't know. One of the okay, that video that I mentioned that was like 3 hours long. I was saying, oh, who's denied? Said that it could be Father Alduin. I think he was called the guy from the church, and it made and the guy made a lot of good points. Like the guy knows his way around town. He's religious, so him believing in another world isn't too far off. I really want to know what's in the bunker. Is it even a bunker? Because I've heard theories that it's like a passage to underground tunnels. Uh, Another video from some YouTubers like said that maybe the bunker isn't an entrance, but it's an exit, and maybe later on, like in chapter 6 or 7, when we get out of a world, we're actually come out from the bunker. So there's a lot of speculating to be done there. Okay, I think I'm about done with this one. Mm, I guess I could add some color shading to the cape so it looks a bit more fancy. Man, that bunker keeps me up at night. I want to know what's up with it. I mean, there's also the theory that Susie lives there, but we don't know. I kind of wish we had the shows to roam around town. Uh, with I guess with Susie and also have her interacting. Like there's an option for Chris to interact with things, but also an option for Susie to do it. Like specifically, like we didn't have that in chapter 2, right? Or maybe I'm just forgetting some things. Oh, Deltarune. Oh, why you gotta be so good? Why you gotta be made by an indie team that updates every 3 years? Although to be fair, every update is great and it's enough to keep me hyped for another 5 years or so. Unlike the hypes of updates, man, I'm glad that actually is actually being worked on, but it's been a ride. Not a very fun one. Although I'm still interested in how Hype's is gonna end its story. If I ever have my YouTube stream taken off, I would absolutely love to stream more games, like on my PC. Because people mention Omori and now I wanna try it, but I feel like it's a game that would be a lot more fun with friends or with a large group so we can discuss things. I mean, so is Undertale and Deltarune. Mm, almost done. I'd say it's good that updates take a while, otherwise there would be some kind of burnout or a session of Deltarune just like Mapper. Yep. I mean, Undertale was so popular that even with just that one game, people were getting burnt out of it because they were seeing it everywhere. And man, I know that Toby said that Act 2 of Deltarune was the largest one, but like, come on, they're working on 3 chapters now at once, so they can release 3, 4, and 5 together. So I'm super excited how people are gonna react to 3 chapters. Like that's 3 ending. I'm assuming 3 villains, and I guess new characters as well. It is better that they're releasing it chapter by chapter, and that it's so successful that they have the funds to work on it for that long. Hey Matrix, just curious, do you play Splatoon? Because my sibling does, and they're really excited for Splatoon 3. I mean, just asking, just in case. Maybe they will be released weekly, as Arcane was 3 episodes every week. That would be incredible. And yeah, I watched Arcane too. It was real good. Kind of, I feel like we're gonna have to wait a few years for season 2, but it's fine. If it's as good as the first season, it's fine. And I don't play League of Legends, and I have no intention of getting into it. But Arcane, hell yeah, Arcane was really good. I hope that Pretty Boy appears again. No, I didn't own any Nintendo console except all Game Boy Advance. And fair. I mean, I had a Wii when I was younger, but I only had a bunch of like the My Sims games, although they were fun. Kind of sucks that the Sims franchise has been going down the drain lately because of EA. I do, and trust me, you want to stay away from that game. Yep, yep. I have a friend that plays League of Legends, and he's the same. Like, yeah, Watch Your King is super good, but don't get into League of Legends, and don't do that to yourself. Gonna drink some water. Hydration and potassium. Oops, excuse me. I mean, you can always check out the lore. It's good. The music is awesome. Highly recommend. I mean, I would say something similar to Genshin Impact. Don't get addicted to the gacha. The game, although the game is fun, like, yeah, I recommend it for having some moderate fun. I want to shade her legs a bit more so they look softer. And other than that, maybe change some lines, color so they fit in better. But she's looking real nice. She's turning out pretty good. Ah, I can't forget to add the white lines to separate some things, right? I keep saying I'm gonna finish this round and I keep shading it. Never played gacha game, but my best friend met her girlfriend on it, so it's not all that bad. Yep. I mean, I feel like I saw a post that said like, "Oh, my friend got a girlfriend and he hasn't touched Genshin Impact in a month." So, both sides of the coin. I mean, there's a YouTuber I watched that met her husband on via Kingdom Hearts. They were both like hardcore Kingdom Hearts fan, and she was an artist, so she posted art of Feroz there, and her husband commissioned her, and later on they met in a con, and now they're living together for I don't know how many years. Good for them. I'm sure that has happened with League of Legends as well. And now they are playing League on EU West, which is most toxic server of them all, and plan on moving to an EU North East just to escape toxicity. Yeah, I mean whatever works for them. I hope it works out for them. Like at least they have a choice of moving servers. Like they have a like they have the choice of going someplace better. I guess Genshin Impact kind of has that at its advantage that it doesn't have a world like an open chat. Because I actually tried that other gacha game that kind of wanted to dethrone Genshin Impact, Tower of Fantasy. I don't know if you've heard of it. And the game's okay. The story is even more confusing than Genshin. But it has an open chat and it doesn't allow any curses like usual. But people can still get a bit heated. Luckily there isn't a voice chat. Yeah, but it costs 15 euro and you can't do that for like 3 months. I mean, kinda sucks that they have a pay that they have quote the good server behind a paywall. Kinda like how TVNR doesn't let you change usernames. Um unless you have a core membership or and you can change it for more than 6 months. I wish it was like Twitter where you can just change your ad without having to pay. And my voice is running out. That sucks. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's it. By the way, you still post on the A. Haven't been there since February. Oh yeah? Where did you move to? Twitter? Instagram? Are you just on YouTube now? I know a lot of people moved because of the Eclipse update. Twitter mostly. Well, I'm still very active on Twitter, thankfully. I will admit I've kind of left Tumblr in the dust because I like to use Tumblr on my computer and not on the app because it's awful. But I've been wanting to go back to post there again. Like, come on, Tumblr was my first social media. I don't want to leave it hanging. Yeah, that clip is kinda not very good. I will admit it. I will completely admit that. It's not great for when you follow a lot of creators because the moment Eclipse happened, the tab for looking at new deviations kind of changed. As it's not as prominent as it was before. So the moment Eclipse happened, I have not seen a single deviation from the creators I follow. Not a single one. Like even big creators like Sakimi-chan that I would just always go to their to my feed to see what's new about them. I have not checked them out at all, and it's something that I wish Eclipse would change sometime later. Or maybe it's just me that I'm lazy and I haven't been keeping up with the creators I follow on DeviantArt. Like I still post there frequently, but actually seeing other people's stuff there, I kind of have Twitter and Tumblr for that, and I guess mostly Twitter. Which is why it's always good to have a lot of social medias instead of just one. Eclipse wasn't finished first of all when it was when it was some new when it was new some pages on the A. I still use all sites because they haven't implemented Eclipse on those yet. Yeah, I didn't use Eclipse until it was just until we just obligated to use it because I didn't like it either. So when I could still change it to the old format, I would. And I'm not against all of the changes they did. Like I think core membership is now much cheaper, and the ads aren't as intrusive as before. And it's nice that DeviantArt is openly against NFTs because I am as well, and that they actually have like a feature for core membership that scans the internet to see if anyone copied your stuff and made it into an NFT. So that's a positive. One thing I liked about Eclipse was being able to do a poll without core. Yep, that's base. Mm, Yep. Uh, yep. A lot of people that had like really customized DeviantArt page were bummed out because now all of the pages look the same. You can't do any HTML fancy stuff. It kind of sucks that I guess emojis or emoticons that people made aren't as easily used. Like I could just put like a fun GIF or icon on my description, but now I can't do that. It's not as easily accessible when you try to post something. So that sucks. Although I guess not being able to edit your HTML to have a really customized and personalized a DNR page deters people from buying the core in the first place. At least they told people what was gonna happen beforehand, so people didn't just buy a year's worth of membership only to not be able to customize their page later on. But I mean, YouTube is gonna change later on. Twitter is gonna change. Instagram is gonna change. Even if a website has a really horrible update, I still like to keep using it at least for a bit. I wonder if Mikael Pickle has already uploaded his review of the newest Made in Abyss episode. That guy does not mean a bit. Yep, it's there. He uploaded. I'm gonna watch that later on. These videos never last that much. Aside from Arcane, have you watched any other Netflix stuff? Matrix? Like, had you watched Infinity Train or some other young adult cartoon? I guess. Cause not gonna lie, there haven't been many good animated shows lately. Not like back in 2018, 2019. Not really. Don't have Netflix. I pirated everything. All I saw was Star Wars: The Bad Batch and Invincible. I don't blame you. I don't know like the super streaming services either. I'm not. I guess I don't like the Star Wars movies, but I've been watching The Mandalorian season 2, and it's nice. I liked season 1. Season 2 is also good. I like the slow pacing. I don't mind the filler. It's nice. And the props and everything is looks really high quality. So my immersion is never broken. And yeah, I saw Invisible too. It was great. I didn't see it when it first aired. It took me a while because I didn't have good internet. But man, it is a must watch. It's great. What else is there to write the lines? Yeah, Invisible was fantastic. Not did you feel like the villain, the dad, what was his name, Nolan, was gonna be like evil from episode one? Because the moment he like explained to his son like, we're a bunch of good guys that do humanitarian stuff throughout the galaxies, I was like, okay, sauce. And then he killed like the Justice League version of that of their world, and I'm like, I was right. Still haven't seen Mandalorian. I want to watch Kenobi and Angels of Death from Warhammer 40k. I actually got into Warhammer 40k this year. Don't know much of the lore, but I'm enjoying any lore videos I can watch. Angels of Death. That's one of the Warhammer Plus series they made, right? Yeah, Invisible was great. R-rated superhero is my favorite genre. Have you watched The Boys? I've been kind of wanting to watch it because I didn't want to watch it the first time it came out, but I've heard it's gotten real good. Superman subversions are always interesting to watch, especially since we haven't really gotten any good Superman movies. Like, I love me my goody two shoes Superman, but we haven't gotten anything really good from the DCEU. So evil Superman it is. I want to watch it, just can't get to it. Too lazy to be lazy and watch. I've been there, totally get you. Uh, it's better to watch it when you really want to. That way, you have all the hype. Like, come on, if a show is that good, it's better to watch it when you actually want to and not force yourself to. Do you like DCU movies or do you prefer the MCU? I feel like I ask that to everyone that comes in the chat because I'm not into the MCU. I'm only interested in Spider Verse, but I actually like the DCU movies, even if all their actors turn out to be complete nut jobs. Batman was so good. The Batman was just amazing. I don't really like going to the movies, but I went to watch the Batman 3 times. And I would have gone more if I hadn't been sick at that time. Hopefully, I do like season one of The Boys. I've heard it's gory, but I don't mind gore as long as the story is really intriguing. Like, come on, I watched episode one of Invincible. I can take it. Hopefully. And alright, first I gotta clean up the colors a bit so it looks clean. I want to erase those bits of colors that stuck out. Okay. I'm kinda tired of MCU. I went to see new Thor because I love Guns N' Roses and wanted a little reward since that movie came out in my country day after I graduated. Oh yeah, Batman was amazing. Still listen to Nirvana song from it to this day. Yep, preach. That whole soundtrack was amazing. Y- I think I've listened to you know that song that plays inside the iceberg lounge when Batman is talking to the penguin and Selena is shown for the first time. That song is so good. Come on. And yeah, a lot of people have been saying they're burnt out from the MCU or that it's not as good as it used to be. Uh, Hopefully Disney takes note and actually and starts a I don't know takes their sweet time with their new movies because those poor VFX artists have been speaking out about what's been going on, and good for them. They deserve a better deal. Michael Giacchino did an amazing job with the Batman soundtrack. Yeah, they announced Phase 6 on the MCU with two Avengers novels or movies, I guess. They've also been pushing their shows a lot, but I've only seen people like mentioning Moon Knight, and I'm not into the MCU, so I don't know who that is. Hopefully, at least the MCU fans, the MCU movies get better soon because I know people have not did not like the Star Wars ones. And like I mentioned, I'm not into Star Wars, but I've seen people giving some pretty good reviews on why those movies suck. Moon Knight and What If is the best. Yeah, I also heard a bit of What If. That gif of someone slicing Thanos in half, pretty funny, not gonna lie. All I really care about in MCU at this point is Spider-Man. Yep. Oh, Spider-Man. Totally not because I love the PS4 game. Yep, totally not because of the game. I have not played it, don't have a PS4, but I still think it's hilarious that that they have a social media in game and the posts on it are so funny or I guess and also realistic. Because I'm a be real, I love the Batman movie, but the social media posts that people were making on the Riddler's live stream did not sound like real posts people would make on that type of chat rooms. Like, come on, did you not look at Fortune or at Fortune posts? Come on. I think it's available on PC for a while now. Oh, I don't know if my laptop can run it. It's it's old by now. It's literally uh it's it's barely holding it up because I put a bunch of duct tape on it. But I still use it. I don't have money for a new one either way. Turned out nice. Have I been streaming for 2 hours? Yep, 2 hours at least. And I still have some battery left so I can stream some Genshin. afterwards. Looks awesome. Thank you. She does look pretty nice. She looks cute. Just gotta clean this stuff so it looks hyper nice. I've improved in the meantime. Still, I'm not as fast as I would like to be, so I still gotta practice. Oh, by the way, Matrix, did you hear about the whole HBO Max collapse because of Discovery Plus? So many good animated shows are getting canned, and so many movies have just been canceled, even though they were so close to being finished. Man, HBO Max really shot themselves in the foot. Not once, not twice, but through a whole week. I did. You didn't? Oh, well, basically, Discovery Plus is gonna, or I guess the streaming service that Discovery has is gonna merge with HBO Max. And for some reason, people think because of tax write-offs, a lot of movies and TV shows are being canceled. Yeah, it's all over YouTube. You can just look up right now, like HBO Max canceling, and you'll know what's up. And it's affecting the animation departments especially. I'm not 100% like, I know a lot of Cartoon Network shows are being taken off the platform. It's almost 2 a.m. Bro, go to sleep. I mean, if you usually stay up late, who am I to judge you? But bro, it's okay. The stream will be up. The stream will be up afterwards. Unless it's Clash of Wish, I hope not. But yeah, Discovery Plus absolutely fucked over HBO Max, and HBO Max in turn is fucking up a lot of their shows. Yeah, you probably should go to sleep. I mean, if you have class, yeah, good night, dude. Hope you have a nice sleep, and hopefully I see you on another stream. Take care. It was really nice talking to you. It's been a pleasant time. And I'm almost done with this anyway, so I should be ending the stream soon. Yeah, so the phone actually looks pretty clean. I don't think I have to do too much cleaning. See you another stream. Bye bye. Yeah, I'm about done. I did good. I did good. Mm-hmm. And yep, it's done. What else could it possibly be missing? I shaded the hair, the shinies, the sword, I did the white lines. Alright, I'm gonna... I think one of her eyes looks a bit too big, so I'm gonna tweak it, make some tweaks on top actually. Yeah, it looks nice. Yep, nothing like making a new panel on top and fixing anything that could look off. This has been nice. Thank you to everyone that came to the stream. I hope to see you guys next time. And I'm probably gonna stream some Genshin right after this, so if you're interested in that, I'll be here. Thank you.